Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear brothers and sisters, dear my supervisor, Dr. Tajul Arifid, my panel, Dr. Tan and Dr. Anu, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and a very good afternoon. My name is Fawzi Khaleil الغامدي. Today I am going to present my final year project. So the project title is Unmanned Aerial Vehicle UAV Technology for Detecting Changes in River Topography and Vegetation. So the introduction. So what is the problem? Actually, the problem statement is the main problem statement I'm targeting is the long-term economic losses caused by misusing the river system as well as the planet surrounded by the river landscape. So the river landscape has a very planet that very useful for our ecosystems. So and then this is very important. And then the main problem, as I just said, is the long-term effect. So from this main problem, there are three this problem that could could affect our long-term of problems. So the first one is pollution from household waste. The second one, commercial and industrial activities garbage, and the last one is chemical and plastic. So those are three main problems that contribute to the long-term effect of the river system, and then also as well as the planet that's surrounding the river. So the objectives are actually two objectives. First one is produce a topographical map of the river area to deduct changes in the river landscape. The second one is investigate key issues of the changes occur of the river landscape based on the latest technology, which is UAV. And then my lecture review actually basically is about, in this project, the geographical data collection is a combining of aerial photogrammetry method and part of GNSS method. So the photogrammetry, because we are producing orthophoto map. So in order to produce orthophoto map, we have to do some of the photogrammetric technique. So we are using in this project GCP, ground control point. So GPS observation as well, and establishing a number of ground control points. So we are using I am using the best type of drone, that DJI Phantom 4 Pro V2. Okay, this type of drone I specifically used because it can be from a low altitude. So we don't need satellite for my project. We need a low altitude, and the best method that can be done is by this type of drone. So and flight profiles close to the objects. So the second reason why I'm using this type of drone is its high spatial and temporal resolution that is capable of improving water stress management in agricultural application. So global navigation satellite system, GNSS. So in this project, as I just mentioned, the GPS observation shall be GPS static technique, because the static technique is surveying technique that is relative positioning technique, which employs two or more stationary receivers simultaneously tracking the same satellite. Means they are tracking the same satellite at the same time. So in my project, the best GPS observation shall be the static technique. So for the further data collection details such as time of observation starting, and then the type of receiver would be used, as well as antenna height and the station IDs will be determined after planning for the next observation, in order to acquire the best data for this project. Actually 1 hour observation 1 hour observation means the maximum data for each point, and then 2 primary reference station base station should be set up near to the observation area, the nearest one. Okay, and then aerial photogrammetry, I just mentioned that we are going to produce orthophoto map. So this technique based on orthophoto mosaic aerial photograph, and then this aerial photograph observation technique by using only unmanned aerial vehicle UAV, and the flight planning is found in drone deploy software, where we can adjust most important parameters such as the overlapping image, flight path determination, and drone altitude. So why UAV? Actually, I just mentioned that UAV is the best one because like we can give from a low altitude and then close to the object, but also UAV is cost effective and time consuming. It will save a lot of time than the traditional method, and it is the most idealistic platform in producing such a precise maps. The UAV is it gives map that precise map maybe better than some of the techniques such as total station or something like this. So UAVs indeed are fitted with high precision cameras, allowing for more efficient image processing and analyzing. So nowadays UAVs are considered a standard research instrument for the acquisition of images and other information on demand over a large area of interest. So UAV flight plan for conducting photogrammetric surveying. In this project, the concept of photogrammetric surveying is based on 3 factors. The UAV system is equipped with various intelligence sensors, most important of which is global positioning system (GPS). So and then UAVs normally come with a mission planner application that can make flight planning relatively accessible. And then flight planning allows surveyors to make the best decision of the entire project time, how long it would take them, and then determination of the best altitude for the project, expected image angles of view, and then lastly how many batteries does a user need to successfully conduct the project. It will show you for example it takes 30 minutes for 1 battery, and then that will show you in the application, so that you can prepare very well and have a very successful surveying. So the methodology first is planning course. Continuously operating reference station shall be also being selected to the nearest to our project area, and then 2 base station needs to be set up near the work area. 1 base station is to process GCB, and the other is to check the accuracy of GCB, the ground control point. And then for this research there is 6 GCB that shall be constructed in the workplace to get the better result. Okay, observation 2 base stations were conducted in the field work. The network is supported by a 4 cores for better observation. Okay, observation between core station and base station need to be centralized. This base station was used to process a single baseline for GCB, and then for the GCB, for the ground control point, a fast static method was used. It shall be used, and then observation time is more than 15 minutes. For the research, GCB shall be viewed for 20 minutes. So the material. So to tackle the project, there shall be 6 GCB at location based within the project area, as well as GCB marker with target marker for aerial photo data collection. So why 6 GCB? This is very critical question. I have been asked because the project cannot be determined. You cannot say that 6 GCB is the best, or it should be like the more GCB is the best or the last is the best. So it depends about the area of the project. So in my opinion, 6 GCB for this area of the project is very good enough. It can give us the accurate positioning. So if there are more, then we will go to further processing, but that doesn't need to or doesn't have to. So 6 GCB is the best or the ideal GCB number for my project. So data selection, filtering and processing. For the last methodology, for this research, baseline processing and network adjustment should be processed using Trimble Business Center (TBC). Okay, and then GPS network processing is to establish a base station and single baseline processing for the GCB. The accepted result is 2. One is data of 2 objects for the river landscape. Last year, 1 year different. In this project, the difference on the surface on part of the Songhai Stili Castle River shall be determined using 2 epoch sets of data. The entire project would only require two data sets for specified any different may occur in the river landscape. So the digital orthophoto map shall be like this. The area, as you can see, the river. This area's river is going to be conducted. After this we are going to know what are the difference, as you can see from this picture, in the river landscape and around surrounding area. And then I will produce also digital elevation model (DEM) for this project. So the conclusion. So in conclusion, this project will achieve its intended aim by completing all its objectives, deducting part of Songhai cultural changes on landscape to help contribute in terms of providing profound information and knowledge to surveyor or researchers on the significance of UAV technology for precisely determining changes on the river landscape. Okay, that's all, and thank you so much.